Hello. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's hop in. We'll start by observing the breath, and then we'll move into a 4-count breath, adding a little pause in between this time. It's just a little different than what we've been doing in the past. Let's start by taking a deep breath in and a slow breath out. One more. Breathe in. Slow exhale. Take the next few moments to make sure that your seat is as comfortable as possible and that you're in a shape that feels right, so you're not distracted by anything around you. And then start to simply notice the pace of your natural breath. Acknowledge how fast or slow your inhales and exhales are moving. Notice if these breaths are resonating just in your chest, or if you've already started to take those deeper breaths in. And once you notice where you could create more room to breathe, begin to do that. Start to imagine those inhales traveling all the way down toward your belly. Feel them expand through your ribcage as if you were working to draw those bones, those muscles toward the outer edges of your room. Feel yourself sit up a little bit taller to create more space in your chest for this breath. And then see it gently letting go. See it release your shoulders, your chest. See it bring your ribcage back in and soften your belly. And then do that again. Follow the depth of that breath in, all the way from navel, toward ribs, into chest, shoulders, throat. And let it reverse just as gently. From neck to chest, lower rib cage, into belly, and release. Do that a couple more times. Acknowledge your ability to create the space you need simply by honing in on what this breath is doing and how it moves. And as these deeper, longer, more fulfilling breaths become more natural, bring some awareness toward your physical body. Start to acknowledge the soles of your feet. Bring that awareness toward your ankles, your knees. Draw sensation along your hips, your sits bones. And let that acknowledgement make its way up your spine. Feel it wrap around your ribs and travel up your sternum, navigating your collarbone, circling down your shoulders toward your elbows, your wrists, and each fingertip. Allow it to make its way back up along your neck, softening the outer edge of your jaw as you unclench your teeth. Removing worries, you unfurrow your brow. And then just over the crown of your head, pull all of this in. This awareness toward your physical body. This acknowledgement of your breath and its pace. And of course, your knowledge and capacity to draw your awareness to whatever space needs it most in order to protect your own peace. As we move into the breath meditation for today, know that we'll take little pauses between our inhales and exhales. Today they'll be short, just enough time to allow you to kind of exist in that space between your breaths in and your breaths out. Let's take a round of breath together before we start. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Our in and out will be a 4 counts. Our hold in between will just be for 2. Let's start. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. In, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. In, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. In, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Last out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Settle with whatever pace your breath takes on immediately following this. Simply notice what sensations come up in your body. Simply acknowledge what you feel and how this pace of breath has changed. Give yourself a moment to mull over the gentle holds in between your breaths, acknowledging what might have come up in your mind as you held for a second. Acknowledge how that changed from your first to the very last round. Take a moment to check in on the pace of your heartbeat. Maybe you remember slight changes or fluctuations as you held on to the breath, as you got deeper into the length of your inhales and exhales. As you take time to examine the pace of your breath as it's guided, remind yourself that you are more than capable of doing the same when it's not. Check in with the breath often, even in moments when it seems like you don't need to. Take a round or two to breathe deeply, to focus on nothing else but those inhales and exhales. As we wrap up today's meditation, make a little commitment to do more of that throughout your day. When you're doing mundane tasks, when you're sitting, watching TV, on the iPad or the phone, just simply notice little changes in your thought patterns or what you see that impact your breath. and then adjust accordingly by focusing back on those deeper inhales and longer exhales. As always, giving them the job of creating space for more peace, more calm. Let's take a round of breath before we go. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. I hope you're feeling amazing, and I hope that wellness travels into the rest of your week. As always, I'm here for you, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day.